Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Ron. Ron, what's your last name?
Yeah.
Shake my hand there, Ron.
Nice to meet you.
65 Impala owner, which my father's car that I ended up, my very first car driving was a 65 Impala. Wasn't exactly like this one though. Ron, what do you have?
This is not your father's Impala.
No, it's not my father's Impala. What does this one have under the hood?
This is a very rare car. It has 396, 425 horse.
They call it a what engine?
L78.
Okay.
It's number matching. I was lucky enough to buy it off an 80-some-year-old gentleman. He had it over 25 years. Had it in his garage almost that whole length of time. The motor's never been out of the car. That's what's really unique about this car. It hasn't been restored.
Alan, I'm going to grab the camera. Thank you so much. And stay with me.
Thanks.
Come on over, Ron. Stand right next to me. Let's take a look. Stand right next to me. You got to talk right into that microphone there. So here's your 65 Impala. This one looks a little raised. You can see that's the normal stance.
Right.
This one's raised. Why is this one raised?
They have station wagon springs under it. I bought it this way. It was without a doubt an X-Drag car.
Yeah.
It comes from the factory with a 456 rear end, which is very, very high rear end. Normally they were a 411 maybe. And it has a factory tack, has the big engine, positive traction, and a 4-speed, and that's it. Button hubcaps, station wagon rims. They came with station wagon rims when they were 4 1/4. They wanted a wider stance to help with traction.
So this thing was all about racing.
All about racing, there's no question. It doesn't even have an optional interior. It's cloth interior. Just bench seat, 4-speed.
Here's your racing Impala. I will say this: the Impala was the higher end line. I wasn't as fortunate. I had a Bel Air.
Right.
But
fact is, they made more 65 Impalas than any other year. 65 Impala had more options than any other year for an engine.
Does this help you think at all? When,
No, I'll put that on.
for the police department.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm on your side, so when they pull you over, huh? All right. So let's take a look. Let me get the overall side of the car. We've got a beautiful spot right here where we can do that. And I love the fact that
don't put this on.
I love the fact that it's a hardtop. You've got no post in the center there.
Well, honestly, the car is original body panels. Never had any rust or any body work done on it. Original chrome, original glass. Interior's all original except for the carpet. I had to replace the carpet.
Kind of a nice fastback look to it, isn't it?
Well, see, 64, the glass was up and down, straight up and down. 65, they came out with the fastback. The windows are rolled and curved. Chevy really hit a home run when they come out with this car.
Really good looking. Let's take a look at the interior. Please open that for me, thanks. There we go.
Let me get rid of it.
All right. There's your standard door. And we've got your Impala logo there. One thing I'm going to do to help us just a little bit is I'm going to add my light here.
I want to get a picture of that tack too. This is a gauge cluster. And then the tack's a big horsepower tack.
Oh yeah, that I did not have that in mind.
No.
The Impala. And the interior. Lighter. Steering wheel. And the 4 pedals for the all-important 4-speed that you can see here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look under the hood.
Yep.
That's all kind of featuring original talking about the paint go, the body by Fisher. This thing doesn't stop too well, does it, with that?
No, with drum brakes.
Yeah, this...
Single master cylinder is scary because you have no backup. Once the brake line is ruptured, you're in trouble.
And there's that all original, no headers.
The motor's never been taken out of the car.
Look at that. Let me show some of this detail as well. Ron, let's start her up for just a moment. It's got a nice little loping sound to it, doesn't it? Let me get a little exhaust. Yeah, let's set her down for a second. Come on out. Let's have you shut the hood. Stand right next to her. Ron, you're kind of a gutsy guy because you told me that you bought this car kind of sight unseen, and it looks like it worked out okay for you.
It was really scary, especially when you buy them out of state and you're taking a guy's word for it. You know, his opinion of what's nice and mine might be two different things. And no surprises. I was very happy. The guy was very honest. It was a good success story.
It's a great success. What a testimony, right? And,
yes.
and more importantly, how many shows have you had this car to?
This is the very first one. I made it to a cruise in Columbus. But,
the Muscle Car and Corvette National, Rosemont, Illinois, the greatest muscle car show in the planet.
Not any better.
Thank you, Ron. Thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thank you. Thanks for